First, let me say thank you for allowing me to tell this story. Hopefully someone's life can be touched or changed from this message. But I think like with anyone, you know, how you find out. I had actually gone to a clinic on South Beach to get tested, and my whole world completely changed and it was crushed.
You know, I work in the field of HIV, AIDS prevention, and education, and the number one question I get asked is, you know, how do people react? How do people react? How do they take that kind of news? And I don't know how to answer that because everybody is different.
And you're right, everybody is different. No one takes the news the same. Keep in mind, I had to go to work that night. You know, I had to teach a dance class.
But it took some strength anyway from you to deal with it the way you did.
Well, again, someone very special told me this, it's a gift. I don't know, that the inner strength I have is truly a gift because even now at this very, very moment, I don't even know how I make it from day to day and do the things that I do. Because keep in mind, we're in May of 2010. I found out September 2009. So it has not been that long. It's not even a year yet.
That was 8 months ago.
Yes, it was.
Wow.
I'm still, you know, pursuing my goals. I'm still making the strides to be the best that I can be. And I just look at it as a stumbling block. Mm-hmm. You know, as long as I take care of myself, take whatever medication is given to me that works, and just keep living and keep positiveness in my life. I mean, I don't think it takes much to keep yourself alive. I think what kills you is really taking it for what it is so negatively and just thinking that this is the end. And at that very moment, you're going to think it's the end when you get those results. Don't get me wrong, but there's always, the end is not given by a piece of paper, and it's not given by what's floating around your blood. The end is really determined on your terms.
Yeah.
They should be depending on your terms, and you should be able to take it for what it is and just say, hey, you know what? I still have a life to live, and that's how I look at it. I've been told that I'm a walking disease, that I need to be locked up in jail and serve a life sentence because I'm going around infecting people, which is not true. The stigma is very cruel.
Yeah.
And we face it every single day. I mean, a stigma can not only hurt, but it leads to miseducation.
If there was one thing that you can say to help somebody deal with a situation that they might be going through similar to yours, what would you say to that person?
Honestly, I would tell them not to give up. Keep going. This is not a death sentence. I had people telling me that left and right, and I wanted to just knock them down for saying that, because I was like, what do you mean it's not a death sentence? I have this disease in my body and it's killing me and but you know what, it's not. I don't let this disease control me, I control it. And that's definitely what I would tell that person. You take control of your life. Definitely tell anybody out there, do not let the stigma affect you. Still live your life. There are people that are going to understand, and there are people that are not going to understand. You know, you just have to keep living your life and keep doing the best that you can to survive.
And I totally, I think that we need more voices like yours to be heard, more stories like yours to be told, so that people can overcome that. So, again, I leave you with a big, big thank you for sharing, and you take care.
Thank you so much.
One of the problems with HIV/AIDS is that there's so much message clutter and message burnout that we needed to do something new, something that wasn't being done, that was different, that wasn't beating people over the heads with the same information over and over and over.
This is something, you're coming to a performance, it's quiet, you're thinking, you're listening, you're seeing other people. I think it has a more substantive way of delivering the message.
I enjoyed tonight's performance thoroughly. It was great to see work with the message, which you don't often see anymore. And it didn't come off as preachy. It was quite humorous and was still touching. Like it felt very real.
The work
was outstanding. The integration of the dance and the spoken word and the live music, something beyond belief.
I wish more people could see it. I wish more children and teenagers could see it. And I think it's invaluable for the public to have the arts educate in this way.
Attention should be paid to artists that are working in the field of social change, because art isn't all about the aesthetic. It's about the person who's able to take something more than just beauty from it.
We wanted people to feel it in their heart. We wanted people to be impacted, to ignite a spark of concern and compassion and maybe acceptance for those that haven't been tolerant so far.
The most important thing about Reaching the Surface is that you walk away from it with a sense of hope, a sense of well-being, and feeling good about yourself. I didn't want people to walk away feeling like they were bad people or to feel like they had somehow wronged someone in the past and we are coming back for retribution. This isn't an angry piece. A lot of work with HIV has been done. Not all of it has been heartwarming. A lot of it has been angry, rightfully so. But I believe now is the time not to point the finger and not to point out differences, but to point out similarities. And only then can empathy be created and stigma be reduced.